Okay, so I want to get some organic material to make plants and grass for basing some of my models. So I'm going to use 3 different techniques. The first technique is I'm going to go to the store and buy some. And the second technique is I'm going to try the stuff like that's on Mini Wargaming, where you take the sawdust and mix it with the paint. And I'm going to get me some sawdust. And the third way is the way that I've done in the past is we have some lichens and mosses here out in the woods, and I'm going to go collect them, and I'm going to put them in this little jar with my pair of scissors. And I'm just going to collect that, and I've used it on models in the past, and it looks really good, and it stays the same color. It's pretty consistent. It's kind of a funky looking look to it, though. I mean, it doesn't look like grass. It kind of looks kind of alien when it's on there, but that's going to be my third way of getting my plant material. Okay, so I've collected some of my samples, and they look like this. They're very small. Now, these last a pretty good long time on their own, but I'm going to give them a clear spray of varnish when I'm done. And you see I got a little stick here, and I got a ton of it on here. I'm just going to pull it off and put it in my jar. Now I got a big mason jar full of bushes. Okay, well, I'm here in the wood shop, and I need some sawdust. That ought to be enough. Alright, here we are at the garden center. Here, this is all the train stuff. Here at my lawnmower shop and model railroading place. And, oh, here's our flock. I didn't pre-stage that at all. No, really. Let's see what else they got. I'm gonna hang on to that. They've got all this Christmas stuff. And then these are cool. Look at these terrain pieces here. They've got roads, cobblestone streets, modern paved roads, retention walls, stairs, and on it goes. Most of this stuff is Christmas stuff, but the lichen that I collected in the yard, well, this is it right here, and this is what it's basically going to look like when we're done. Of course, they didn't lacquer this stuff, so mine may keep a little bit of its freshness, but this is what it looks like coming straight off the ground. Okay, so I'm back from the store, and I got my store-bought flock here. This was $7.50, and I got my little backyard bushes in here that I've already lacquered and primed. And now I'm going to make the sawdust do-it-yourself flock. So I'm going to follow the directions here and see what happens. Alright, and this is leaf green acrylic. Now I'm not making a ton, so let's do a little more. And a little bit of water. And our sawdust. I just got a scrap piece of wood here. And that made a nice slurry. Okay, well, I dumped it out here on my cookie tray. I'm going to spread it around. Wow, it looks really good. Now, in mini wargaming video, I think they used a hunter green instead of this light green. I think this looks a lot more grassy rather than bushy, and I'm just going to spread it out here. And I really want to put it in the oven, but I think I should err on the edge of caution and not do that. And okay, so our green felt is dry, and I'm going to run it through my crank sifter here. Okay, so here's all the crud that I got left over, just some big chunks, and this is the finished product. It's really nice and fluffy and very fine mist. I'm really happy with this flock. It turned out awesome. Here's the homemade stuff, and this is the store-bought stuff. Now this is extra super fine, but both of them are looking pretty good. So now I've got my homemade and my store-bought felt and my lichen, and together with my other base materials, I'm ready to base some figures, and that'll be in another episode. Thanks for watching.